Hi, how are you? This is Sandstorm here, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. Today we're going to be continuing on our achievement series by getting the Nobody Expects achievement. So let's begin a new single-player game in 1936 scenario. Today, to get this achievement, we will have to be playing as Spain. Turn on Iron Man, keep a regular and historical AI focuses on, and let us begin. Alright, let's set up Spain. We'll go with the research slot. Support weapons, paratroopers, and we'll go with electronic mechanical engineering. Free civilian factories, let's just build a few military factories here in Madrid and Sevilla. And for free military factories, we'll set 3 of them on transport planes, and we'll import our missing materials. We'll get 1 import from France and 1 import from the Dutch East Indies. And we've got no divisions in training, but I believe we are out of equipment a little bit. Let's assign all our divisions to 1 army and assign a field marshal. We got 1 field marshal, and we don't have any commanders. This is not La Resistance. You don't need La Resistance for this achievement, and sometimes it simplifies it not to have La Resistance because it can make Spain a little bit complicated. So we'll just go for the army effort. And we're ready to unpause. That's it. Alright, once we set up our country, all we have to do in the beginning of the game is wait for this event. And since we get elections in 1936, this is our election event. And we want to become fascist as soon as possible, because we may be able to delay the Spanish Civil War this way. And once we unpause, Franco is now in power. And since we are fascist, I believe we can go straight to France and justify a war goal on them. Now, since we are fascist, we will be able to join the Axis. This will change world tension by almost 1 point, but I think we should maintain world tension just under the 25% guarantee threshold of the United Kingdom. So we're going to detach 7 divisions. We'll make sure we get all the mountaineers, because we're going to have trouble with special forces. And we'll take all the non-infantry, and we will assign the 10 to our border with France, and then our 7 will be assigned to a fallback line. Once Germany accepts, there we go. They've accepted our request in. We will create a fallback line at their airport right over here in this province. Now, as in our El Salvador video, we sail right across the coast of northern France. There we go. Yes, we are justifying on France there. That's all that is telling us. And we can see where they have their troops positioned. It's almost always here, here, and here. We just have to remember that for the future part of this episode. We've completed the army effort national focus. I think it would be prudent to go for political effort, because if you're going to continue this game without La Resistance, and you want to, take out France early and do the achievement, it's very good to go down this nationalism branch, because militarism, military youth, those are some of the best focuses in the default focus tree and in the game in general. Once our troops have arrived at the airport, we can delete the fallback order, and Ethiopia has capitulated. We've completed electronic mechanical engineering, and it doesn't really matter what we do at this point. We did get a little dangerously close when Germany did Rhineland, but we should be fine overall because world tension goes down each month. As you can see, to check in upon our progress, we control everything that we need to do the achievement except control Ile-de-France, which is this province right here. Oh, look at that. Franco is going to retire. And now this does change up some stuff, but we're still fascist, which is all we need. And yes, all we need to complete the achievement is this tile, which we will get once we defeat France. For anyone wondering how we're going to take out France so early, we're going to be using the channel tactic called the classic Sandstorm Paradrop, which you will see in motion in a moment. But basically, we just paradrop into Paris and France will surrender. We've completed political effort. Let's keep going down. Collectivist Ethos. And would you look at that, we have some political power available. Since we're fascist, we can now update our conscription law and civilian economy. So we're going to go to war economy. That's probably the best economy setting to be on. We have completed Paratroopers 1. We're going to go to the Recruit and Deploy menu and create a new division. Create an empty division. We'll call this the Tiny Troop. And we will put in 1 battalion of paratroopers to get around that darn special forces cap. It's much easier to do this. Now we can just change this whole army here to the Tiny Troop. Well, we can do the paratroop anyway, but it's better for equipment just to do the Tiny Troop. We have completed Collectivist Ethos. Now we're going to go down the Nationalism Focus. Alright, now there's no issue really if you get the Civil War pop up. You just have to choose the Nationalists. Here we go. And you spawn with some frontline troops. So let's just not touch that and keep our border with France going, so that France keeps fortifying our border and we keep our troops there once we attack. And we just sort of wait. I don't think the Republicans will be able to do all that much. We could actually probably push a few tiles ourselves, but I think for simplicity's sake we're just going to keep it like this. We're still in the Axis though, so we still have access to Germany. And this shouldn't affect our plans too much, except that we only have 4 paratroopers. So we may have to transfer a few more divisions up to Germany. So we'll just combine these 2 armies and they'll all start transporting. We'll make them all Tiny Troopers. And we'll take wherever we have excess divisions. Yeah, like right here. And like right here. We'll make a new army out of these divisions here to hold the French border. We've completed the Nationalism Focus. Militarism's up next. Very good focus. It will help you a lot if you're going to play this game onwards. If you're going to continue this game onwards, you might want to take care of this yourself and, you know, finish off the Civil War quickly. But this is just a Sandstorm speedrun of the achievement. Alright, our justification is complete, but our other divisions are still moving. So let's let all of our paratroopers get there. Let's see how many transport planes we retained. We retained 2. We really only need 1. Oh look, one of our divisions got sunk here. Well, this isn't an optimal run, but we'll get the achievement done. Okay, it looks as if one of our divisions got pinned, but 6 paratroopers should be plenty. Let's deploy our 2 transport planes. Deploy them down at the airport. And we have deployed. Alright, let's go and declare war on France, and now we will declare war. We are at 24% world tension, which I don't think Republican Spain is going to join the Allies, though. We should be all fine on that front. I don't think world tension really affects that. And if it does, it doesn't affect it that much. Since we were already in the Axis before the Civil War, they didn't really get the possibility to join the Comintern like they usually would if you joined the Axis partway through the Civil War. So let's set up our first paradrop. We're going to paradrop over here. Make sure only to select 1 paratrooper. And they should not set their planes out here. France is probably going to set all their planes out down here. Let's unpause. Our first paradrop has gone successfully. Let's set our second paradrop out. We'll drop right over into here. And let's check up on how this front's going. Alright, it's kind of open. But I think France should capitulate before they have the ability to capitulate us. And let's just resume our paradrop here. There we are. Second paradrop has gone successfully. Alright, third paradrop. We're going to go from here into Calais. Now Calais is right next to Dunkirk, which is where they usually pile their troops. So we have to be careful about how we do this one. We have to go pretty quickly after this. And let's unpause. Actually, there's no one in Dunkirk. I guess this is because they're all on our border. Then I guess we'll paradrop into Lille. Let's unpause. We made it into Lille. We might be able to leave Lille and run into Dunkirk if we have enough time for that. We've got 2 paratroopers left. Let's see if we can get into Orléans. And we can. Last paratrooper, you know where it's going. Straight into Paris. Let's wait a little bit to see if any troops leave Paris. But we need to make sure we initiate the paradrop before they start fighting, or else they're going to put their planes out. Let's unpause. There we are. They're all down here now. Let's activate our order. And we're in Paris. I believe they should capitulate. Yep. Nobody expects. Achievement unlocked. And I'm not going to end the video right here because we can get to a peace deal, I believe. And it's always satisfying to see the peace deal go. Anyway, the Republicans are screwed because we now own France. So, GG. This is an easy way to win the Spanish Civil War. Let's see if we can get a peace deal real quick. Here we are. And let's take all states. And turn, and we're done. Those are satisfying borders. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to hit the like button if you so care to. And I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.